people of Earth, and all of you denizens and scum of the internet, and, our subscribers. It is I, your Pharaoh. I'm like, it is I. I'm like, think of a title. It is I.
Scrotum liquor.
Yes. Or the thing, compliant mustard. That's it. It is I, your compliant mustard, Al, your scrotum liquor of the day, and here with your testicular torsion-inducing fellow, Rabbit.
I like it. Thank you for that lovely title.
You're welcome, my good man.
So yes, here we are with another episode of Talking.
Shh. Let's see if I can hit the minute mark. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Oh, too short.
That's what she said.
Oh!
Okay, for some reason I'm just a little unmotivated right now.
That's because you're a cunt.
I need to listen to some music here just to get back into rhythm.
That's all right, man. Take your time.
I'll make a foreskin salad out of you.
You know what we should do, man?
What?
We should make an album of the two of us just ruining songs with our horrible voices,
Mm.
and we should call it Bigger Than Jesus, and be on there with our goatees and just point at them and be like, "Yeah, we got this shit down pat.
Oh yeah.
Ain't nobody crucifying us over this shit,
Not at all.
not at all." And if they tried, I'd turn the other cheek, and that cheek would be carrying a gun that fired freedom. Explosive freedom. Filled with hot sauce. The hot sauce is made of koala bear blood.
And is on fire.
And the fire is made from the souls of penguins. So that when people burn, they waddle away and go... And my sloth is there. His hands slowly cradling each other. The claws touching at their tips. And he laughs. Very slowly. Because he is a sloth. And they beg and cower for their lives. Vote Al.
Yes, Al
Al.
is running for Parliament this year.
I mean,
Here in Australia, of course.
why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Of all the liars and cheats around you, why not vote for me? You see, people, I won't lie to you. I, Al, won't pretend that I like you. I won't pretend that I have your interests at heart. You will know from the get-go, from the murderous glare in my eyes, that I hate each and every one of you. And if you bring me a baby to kiss, I'll bite off its head. And if you don't vote for me, you know what you can do? Go to hell!
This message is sponsored by that weird part of YouTube. Well, congratulations, Al. You are, I think, the first one of us to get political.
Political.
Politic.
Oh! Hashtag that shit.
Oh, jeez.
God, bloodlines.
These bloodlines.
Yeah, it's blurring the line between adulthood and pedophilia.
Okay, while we're on the subject of bloodlines,
And while he's on Miley Cyrus, ow! Yes, I high-fived myself.
Miley Cyrus. Everyone's calling her a slut, a freak. She's going crazy.
Gone crazy.
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 I'm not saying she hasn't, but is she really doing anything different to what the other female pop stars have done?
Hell no.
Exactly. I mean, look at Katy Perry, for example. I saw her practically naked on her album cover. She had fucking cupcakes on her tits or something, shooting foam out of them, and nobody says shit. Miley Cyrus, on the other hand, gets kinky with some old married man on stage.
Which was just wrong.
It was pretty wrong, yeah.
And not her, him. I'm like, the fuck? His wife's like, oh, I'm okay with it. I'm like, the fuck's wrong with you? You know what? This, my mind's just. Before I say this, let me just ask a dead celebrity, as we always do. Let me ask a dead celebrity. James Brown, what did you think when you saw Miley Cyrus? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But this just reminds me, seeing a married man on another woman. This reminds me of an experience that I experienced myself.
Mm.
You see, I go away.
Somebody bothering you again.
It is the slaves of my household.
What do you pay them with? YouTube money!
To money. How dare you eat while you speak to me?
Just having a chip.
And you raise that potato chip. Blah blah blah. Death Note.
Oh, that fucking line.
Anime. Oh.
Oh,
What?
did you hear?
What?
They've casted. They've
Oh.
casted
Oh.
a movie for 50 Shades
No.
of Grey. 50 Shades of Grey!
Yeah. A book that has a relationship in it, which comprises of unrealistic, unrealistic BDSM, and it also has rape, and is depicted as the ideal relationship. So women, if you want to be with a man, don't fucking read that book, for the love of God. Ugh. Like, you know, Al, keep reading 50 Shades. What is wrong with you? You people have bad taste.
You know what really
That's why you like our channel.
You know what pisses me off though is that no matter how bad this movie is going to be, it's going to be a hit. It's going to be successful. People are going to watch it.
Did you see there's people complaining about the casting?
I don't care about the casting.
I don't give a shit. I don't know why anyone would give a shit.
I don't know, but all I know,
It's just a movie about two people who are fucking. Who cares what they look like?
we've been making movies like that for years now.
And you know what's the funniest thing, bud? Right in the first chapter, she barely talks about anyone, what they look like, right? So, you know, you're led to just assume that these people are white, right? First time you see a black guy. First time you see a black guy. Oh, God. Let me just bring this to you. Where are you, horrible?
You just assume that they're white.
You do. That's the way the literature works. They describe one white character, the rest of them they don't describe at all, so it's just like, yes, white is default. Racist.
Oh shit. Oh, there's one I haven't heard before.
Where is it? Where's get a grip, Steele. Miss Steele, the latest blonde asks. Yes, I croak and clear my throat. Ugh. Yes, there, that sounded more confident. Where's the black guy? Ah, there it is. Perhaps Mr. Gray insists on all his employees being blonde, you know, because he must be some kind of Aryan loving motherfucker. I'm wondering idly if that's legal. When the office door opens and a tall, elegantly dressed, attractive African-American man with short dreads exits. I have definitely worn the wrong clothes. He turns and says through the door, "Golf this week, Gray?" I don't hear the reply. He turns, sees me and smiles, his dark eyes crinkling at the corners. Blah, 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 blah. "Good afternoon, ladies," he says as he departs through the sliding door. Now, because this guy's blackness stood out like a manaconda in the desert, this is how I translated in my head the scene. When the door opens and a tall, elegantly dressed, attractive African-American man with long, filthy dreadlocks exits, I have worn the wrong clothes and I suddenly feel afraid for my life and virginity. He turns and says through the door, "Yo, dog, yo, golf this week, Gray. Yo, B, we going golf, man." I don't hear the reply. He turns, sees me and smiles, his teeth flashing silver with all of his grills. Olivia has jumped up and pressed the silent alarm. She seems to excel at running from black people. She's more nervous than me. "Ladies," he says, "I'm gonna get me some white bait tonight," he says as he departs through the sliding door. I mean, seriously. It's just like, yeah, let's not describe anyone. They must be white. Then suddenly, oh, there's a black guy and he's got dreadlocks. I'm like, bad writing. Before anyone says, "Oh, Al, you're being racist," bear in mind, I am lampooning how poorly this is written. How it's just like, oh, yep, let's not describe anyone. Shit, he's black, dreadlocks and shit. Let's just point it out. Point it out right fucking now that he's black and never point out that anyone else is white because being black must be aberrant. It's an abomination, according to E.L. James. Or as I prefer to call her, L. Yames. Because that sounds funny. L. Yames.
Wow.
But yes, we will go to this movie and we will laugh. And when the fangirls come out, I will say to them, "Stop! In the name of Al.
No,
I no longer read this poor literature." And when they say, "Ee," and their voices swarm to a high ultrasonic pitch, and their wraith-like claws emerge from their husk bodies, and they try and attack me, you and I will whip out our manacondas. I will use my aloe constrictor and whack them all out of the way with my dangalang. I'll use its fire hose function, and I'll be like, right as I'm done.
I can actually imagine the face and the body movement with that.
Just one final joke. Now you know why they call me the noisy cricket. Well, I mean, that's what I do. I grab it in my hands when I'm at home, and I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna break this damn thing.
I so hope that somebody gets those jokes.
Then I put on my sunglasses, and I wave it right in their eyes. Neuralizer, baby, neuralizer. Anyway, we should wrap this up before we whatever.
Before we break any more laws.
Get violated for something against animals and humanity.
And that yawn cues the ending of this episode of Talking Shit. Shit. Ladies and gentlemen, sexy viewers,
Boys and girls.
it has been a pleasure.
No, it hasn't.
Shut the fuck up.
I hate all of you.
I'm trying to end this. Shut up.
I'll end you.
Ooh.
Oh.
I'll end all over your face.